Hi, I'm Dr. Dan McCowan, and I'm coming to you live from the Greater New York meeting. And I'm just here to talk a little bit about Prexion 3D cone beam scanning unit. And I'm sorry you can't be here with us, but I'd like to at least tell you some of the great things that cone beam can do for your practice. Cone beam is typically known as something used for the specialist practice, oral surgery, implantology, but I'm here to tell you today that with the resolution that we have at Prexion, you can use it in general dentistry, you can use it for orthodontics, you can use it for endo. It has all of the features you need to make it something practical for everyday use in the general office as well as the special office. The machine here, I'm not going to get real technical, it's a small footprint, fits easily into anyone's office. It has a 19-second scan time, just like your Panorex, moves around the head, takes approximately 500 images as it rotates around, very low radiation, and then in about 30 seconds after that you have your images on your computer ready to work with. In my own office, that means by the time my assistant takes the scan, reseats the patient back in the operatory, I have the images up on a screen and I'm ready to work with that patient. And I'll tell you, there's nothing like the wow factor of a CBCT in three-dimensional to let the patient know what's really going on. Everybody has the same patients. They don't really understand what you're saying, but when they can see an actual picture of their own face, their own head, they all of a sudden, this light goes on and bingo, they begin to understand what is going on in the operatory. And cone beam is something that will completely open up a new diagnostic capability in your own office. Right now, using 2D, whether it's analog or digital, you're really limited because all the information between the X-ray head and the film source gets compressed into one single film. With this, you can slice and dice any direction you want, any thickness. You can look at root canal systems, you can look at abscesses, you can look at decay, you can look at placement for implants. You have all this at your fingertips, and with the software that comes with Prexion, it makes it very easy. You never have to pick anything off of a menu. Basically, just click, drag, move through the images and the data set with very, very little muss and fuss. So it's something that you should consider. Cone beam is moving into the kind of the arena that it's going to be standard of care. Right now, you know, maybe you can't say that, but they have 17 companies that have gotten in on the fray, so you have a lot of options out there. Prexion, I think, is a great scanner. It has probably the best images out there from voxel size, which is a 3D pixel. It has great software that's been 12 years into development in the medical side of things through TeraRecon, and so you have this history of software development and X-ray that comes along with that. Great customer support, great people to work with, and anybody in your office can use it. And when I say anybody, we have 46 employees in my office. Every single employee in that office that's certified to take X-rays can take a cone beam scan. It's no different than setting up for a panoramic. It's quick, it's easy, and as a doctor, you're going to have more information than you've ever had before. As a patient, you're going to understand finally what your doctor's talking about because you see it there in 3D. But I welcome you to find out more information, and if you will just click on the more information button on your screen, you can find out more about Prexion, and hopefully at a future meeting you can visit us in the booth.